Once, there was a girl named Arya. Arya was 16 years old. She was a sweet and kind girl. Arya was rich. She lived in a big house with her parents. The house was very beautiful. It had many rooms, a big garden, and lots of flowers. But Arya had a problem. She was blind since she was born. She could not see anything. She could hear, touch, and smell things, but she could not see. She had never seen the world. Arya's parents loved her very much. They gave her everything she needed. She had toys, books, and nice clothes. Every day, Arya stayed at home. She did not go to school. So, she had a teacher who came to her house. Her parents were always worried about Arya. Arya liked to sit in the garden. She could not see the flowers, but she could smell them. She could feel the wind and hear the birds. The garden made her happy. But sometimes, Arya felt lonely. She had no friends. One day, Arya was sitting in the garden. She was listening to the birds. Suddenly, she heard a noise. It was a soft sound. It sounded like footsteps, but very quiet. Arya could not see what it was. Then, she felt something soft on her hand. It was warm and wet. It was the nose of a dog. Arya was surprised. "Who is this?" she said softly. She reached out her hand and touched the dog's fur. The dog did not bark or run away. He stayed close to her. Arya smiled. She liked the dog. "You are a good dog," she said. "Where did you come from?" The dog wagged his tail. Arya could not see the dog, but she could feel his tail hitting her leg. She laughed. The dog was a street dog. He had no home. He lived on the streets. But he was kind, and he liked Arya. He came to her every day after that. Arya started to wait for the dog every day. She liked him very much. He made her feel happy and less lonely. She gave him a name. She called him Buddy. Buddy was now Arya's friend. Arya's parents saw the dog. At first, they were worried because he was a street dog. But Buddy was gentle and kind. He never hurt Arya. So, they let him stay. One day, something bad happened. Arya was sitting outside with Buddy. Her parents were not home. They had gone out for a while. Arya wanted to walk around the garden. She stood up and started walking. Buddy walked next to her, like always. But this time, something was different. Arya did not know, but there was a big hole in the garden. Some workers were fixing the ground, and they had dug a deep hole. Arya was walking towards the hole, and she could not see it. Buddy saw the hole. He knew that Arya was in danger. He barked loudly. He tried to stop her. But Arya did not understand. She kept walking. Buddy became very worried. He ran in front of Arya and blocked her way. He barked and barked, trying to stop her from falling into the hole. Arya was confused. "What's wrong, Buddy?" she asked. "Why are you barking?" Then, Arya felt Buddy pulling at her dress. Buddy was trying to pull her back. Arya stopped. She did not know what was happening, but she trusted Buddy. Buddy kept pulling her back until she was safe. Arya stopped walking. Just then, one of the workers saw what happened. He ran over and shouted, "Stop! There's a hole in front of you." Arya gasped. She realized that Buddy had saved her life. Arya knelt down and hugged Buddy tightly. "Thank you, Buddy," she said. "You saved my life." Buddy wagged his tail and licked Arya's face. He was happy that she was safe. After that day, Arya's parents were very grateful to Buddy. They saw how he saved their daughter's life. They decided to keep Buddy forever. He was no longer a street dog. He now had a home with Arya and her family. Buddy stayed with Arya every day. He followed her everywhere she went. Even though Arya could not see, she felt safe because Buddy was with her. He was her eyes, her hero, and her best friend. This story teaches us a lesson. It shows that true friendship is not about how someone looks or where they come from. Buddy was a street dog with no home, but he was kind and loyal. He loved Arya, and he saved her life. Arya was rich, but she loved Buddy for who he was. She did not care that he was a street dog. She cared about his heart. This shows us that friendship comes from love, kindness, and trust. We should always be kind to others, no matter who they are. Like Arya and Buddy, we should value the love and loyalty of our friends. True friends are there for us when we need them, just like Buddy was there for Arya. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you can continue improving your English with more lessons and tips. Stay tuned for new content that will help you master the language. Thank you.